We're going to attempt to cover a brief 5-year history of the airport here in 5 minutes, so fasten your seatbelts. Your airport, the San Luis Obispo County Regional Airport, is experiencing unprecedented growth and opportunity. In the past 2 years, three new destinations, 4 daily flights, and a new airline have transformed access to and from the Central Coast. While growing, we have constructed a completely new terminal, a rental car wash facility, and partnered with ACI Jet to renovate the former American Eagle hangar in the Clark Station project. None of this has been easy, so the question is, how exactly did all this come about? Many factors have contributed to the airport's success, and I'd like to highlight 3 things that have brought us to today. The first is the airline industry has fundamentally changed. Mergers and acquisitions have reduced the number of airlines, which has completely changed the competitive landscape. A transition in San Luis Obispo to regional jets several years ago created the opportunity for long-distance flying to new markets previously not served. Profitability became the norm for the new airlines. The regional jets, with increased passenger capacity and larger footprints at the gate, had become the final factor in making a new terminal vital to continuing successful air service in our community. The airport changed its approach to air service development. This important second factor, after many years of working to obtain Denver service, the decision was made to focus on new markets. Denver would happen when the time was right. A partnership with the newly formed Visit SlowCal was forged, and Seattle became the focus. Alaska announced service later that same year. And then something even more amazing happened. United announced Denver a few months later. A second daily Denver flight was added a few months later. The ball had started rolling. Effort was then focused on Dallas service. American had not made significant changes in the market in several years. April 2nd, American begins daily nonstop service to DFW, another first for our community. We continue our efforts to grow air service to markets like Portland, San Diego, Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, and Sacramento. And third, the community never stopped supporting the airport. The full recovery of lost passenger traffic from the Great Recession took nearly a decade in San Luis Obispo. While passenger traffic dropped due to the loss of daily seats in the market, the community continued to choose their airport. The load factors on the flights remained strong throughout this time, supporting the case for more air service. The Board of Supervisors, the EVC, Visit SlowCal, Cal Poly, and numerous other tourism and business partners never stopped believing that we could achieve more. That unwavering commitment is something that our community should be extremely proud of. A little-known fact about San Luis Obispo County Regional Airport is that our airport is one of the 20 smallest airports with commercial service in the U.S. when measured by acreage. This makes construction, operations, and growth extremely challenging. Our community partnerships are characteristic of the relationships with our stakeholders on the airport. The airlines, air traffic control, car rental companies, public safety, concessionaires, ground transportation providers, and countless others all work each day to provide safe, secure, and efficient access to air travel. Without this high-performing team, the transition to the new terminal would not have been nearly as seamless and successful. A year was spent planning a 36-hour move of the entire operation while not impacting the public's access to air travel. The terminal project has since won several awards for both the design as well as project management and opening events, and has attracted significant media attention throughout the United States. Meanwhile, airports of similar-sized markets to San Luis Obispo throughout California and the United States have found various levels of success in recent years. Some have lost service completely, while others struggle to restore service to previous levels. Cities in California such as Chico, Modesto, South Lake Tahoe, and Carlsbad have lost all scheduled airline service. Our market is fortunate to have many wonderful demand drivers for business travel and tourism. Today, 50% of the nearly 500,000 annual passengers traveling through the airport are visitors. This is vital to the success of continuing to grow air service in our community. In 2018, we were ranked by Airports Council International as the 5th fastest growing airport in the United States, with traffic growing over 23% in that single year. 2019 is forecast to be another record year for passenger traffic. Norm Crabtree, the former director of the Ohio State Aviation Department, is often quoted as saying, "The airport runway is one of the most important main streets in any town." As our region contemplates an uncertain future with the closure of Diablo Canyon, the airport will have a critical role to play in our community's future prosperity. Thank you.